What's up guys, Gaby Chemistry coming to you with another video. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome. On this channel, I talk about how to be a boss entrepreneur and live a beast lifestyle. And this is video 11 of my 30-day series on how to do both. Oh, check this guy out, by the way. Guess what that is? I don't know, but anyways, in this video, I'm actually coming to you live from my basement, and I didn't want to do any fancy editing and stuff because I really wanted to keep it real, raw with y'all. This is something from the heart I wanted to express, because if you're watching this video right now, you're trying to figure out, how do I become happy? How do I obtain happiness? Which is what all of us are trying to do here. So first of all, how do you obtain happiness, right? What is this thing called happy? Well, it's funny thing about happiness is that a lot of us base it off of X, Y, and Z, right? If we get this or get that, then we'll be happy. If we get that $1 million, then we'll be happy. If we get that relationship, then we'll be happy. If we, but happiness is actually not based in that. And you know that even before watching this video, right? Because there are rich people all around the world that live this lavish lifestyle, got the cars, curls, the money, the fame, the jets, and they're depressed, committing suicide, like empty inside, right? So us as an entrepreneur, if you're watching this channel, we're trying to strive to get those things. And I'm not saying those things can't make us happy in terms of if you give me a brand new Maserati, it's not like I'm not going to be happy. If I'm on a vacation, it's not like I'm not going to be happy. But my happiness is not in those things, meaning if you took away my vacation, then I'm not happy. That's not how it works. So how do we get happiness if it's not in our external factors? Well, first of all, if it's not in our external factors, that means one thing: happiness is internal. Yes, you guessed it, right? And so before you turn this video off, hear me out here, right? But happiness is actually a mindset that we have, right? You actually can choose to be happy. Now, before I go any further, I'm not saying if you're going through something right now, if you're going through hardships or frustration or whatever, I'm not saying fake it and be like, oh, happiness is a choice, I'm just going to be happy. Not what I'm saying. There's a time and place for everything, and sometimes it really sucks, and it's okay to cry or be mad or sad if you're going through something. But what I'm saying though is that our happiness isn't going to be based off of our external factors. It's based off the choice that we choose to be happy. I was in Nigeria actually a couple of months ago, and these people, man, they were some of the poorest people that I've seen, living on $2 a day. They had no food, water, clothing, but they were the most happiest people in the world, so joyous and so grateful. And they know about the luxuries of America and the world in general, but they don't have that, and they don't care. They were so happy. So how do they get that? Well, one tip that you can do, and this is just one way to be happy. I'm not saying that this is all in all, but one thing you can do to be happy or to obtain happiness is actually to embrace the 3-time perspective. What do I mean by that? Well, all of us have a present self, a past self, and a future self, right? And they're all kind of struggling within us, trying to figure things out and figure out life. But if we learn how to find meaning in our past, embrace our present, and work towards a worthy future, that is actually where we can create happiness. Now, research shows, yes, science is in this joint. Research shows that we're actually not the happiest when we're chilling, lazy, or in our comfort zone. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I'm pretty happy when I'm sitting on my couch watching Netflix, eating a bowl of cookies and cream ice cream, but that's actually not when we're the most happiest. We're actually the most happiest when we are pushing our mind and our body to the limit. And this is actually true, right? Because what happens when that day comes when you don't feel like going to the gym, but something inside you is like, no, I'm going to go to the gym today. And you actually go, you work your ass off and you leave that gym. How do you feel? You feel awesome. You feel great. Why do you feel great? You just were about to throw up 10 minutes ago, because you were actually pushing your mind and your body to a better you, to a worthy future. That is actually where science kind of shows during these kind of research, where we are actually the most happiest. So how can you obtain happiness in your life, right? You can actually obtain happiness by doing this one thing, by trying to find a worthy future or a worthy struggle to work towards. A worthy struggle to work towards. That can be starting a business and building it. That can be volunteering in your community. That could be going to grad school. That could be a array of different things, right? But when you find a worthy struggle to work towards, what you're doing is you're embracing your 3-time perspective, because you're using your present moment and you're investing in that towards something in the future, right? And when you're able to do that, you will actually are able to create happiness by one thing: you take back your control. A lot of people get their happiness removed because they look around, they see what's happening in the government, they see what's happening in the economy, and it feels like we don't have control over power. But when you start to actually go towards a worthy cause, internally you take back your power and you start to see, hey, I can actually control what happens to me. I can control what happens to my destiny. And you will soon be able to realize that you are and truly, in fact, begin to become more happy. Now, so that's my tip for today, guys. It's short, it's sweet, but I really want to encourage you guys. If you're going through something right now, if you're trying to search for happiness, don't look at it from outside perspective. Some things might suck, and it really does. And sometimes it's okay to just soak in that for a little bit of time. But if you soak in it too much, that's kind of where it gets dangerous. There's a point in time when you have to kind of stand up and be like, look, I'm going to take back control. I'm going to take back control of my life and my future. And by embracing your past, present, and future and working towards a struggle that's going to help you do that, you're going to obtain happiness one way or another. Remember, happiness is a choice. So I hope you guys got some value from this video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know. Also, leave me some comments down below in the section. Let me know what you do to kind of help you happy. Whether you agree or disagree, it's okay. You won't hurt me. I'm pretty tough. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy yourself. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, if you want to learn more about how to be a boss entrepreneur and a beast in life. And if you didn't check out my video yesterday, make sure you check that out as well. I love you guys. Peace out, man. And I will catch you on another one.